Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Now that we have the mic on there, great. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bruno Fightmaster, and we are back with more Pokemon Legends ZA. I am real sad that it doesn't actually have any type of music coming into it. So it is a little weird just having it sit on the front page there. But as you can see, we're back with a new layout. Now we have all the rules, we have our team, we have stuff that you can actually look at instead of just the gameplay itself to kind of see where we're at and see some of the new stuff that's happening. I have also updated some of the stream settings, so hopefully we'll actually be a little more stable this time. We're not going to be stuttering the entire time. Anyway, we came to Lumios. We got mugged. We got a Pokemon. We came to this hotel, and we are now part of Team MZ. Hanging out with a bunch of people here and trying to make our ways through this ZA rank, this tournament that we got going. So let's get back into it. Good morning. Lydia's already left for dance practice. Morning. Hope you slept well. Feeling ready for a little field trip? I want to show you Lumios' #1 sightseeing spot, Prism Tower. Shame you two won't be able to climb the tower due to the restoration work. AZ, we're heading out. The tower long watched over this city. I wonder if the people still believe it does so. Thanks, Mr. Foreboding. For those who have not joined the stream here, as you can see, we have rules. We can only use Pokemon that do not have Mega Evolutions. So that's why we only have our 3 people here. Let me actually, or 3 pokes here, rather. Let me actually update all this here real quick. Sapphire. And that may or may not be a good name for this scatterbug, because I don't know what pattern it's going to get if it makes it to Pavilion, so that might not be a good one. Maybe it should be Ruby, or it should be Jade, or I don't know. It'll be something. We'll figure it out. Hey, kid. We finished fixing up the outside of your hotel. Thanks, Tarragon. We always appreciate your work. Sure thing. Still, why bother fixing it? Not like you got guests lining up out the door. We do have one, though I guess he's a full-on member of our team now, not just a guest. Anyway, that's why I gotta film more videos and spread the word about Hotel Z. Making your own videos to advertise, huh? Not a bad idea. But wouldn't it be better for you to just ask Canary to promote your hotel for you? Or you could use one of my prize scaffolding courses to spruce up the walls of your hotel. We build scaffolding all around all the time for work as part of urban redevelopment plan. But you see, who cares about regular scaffolding? No one. That's why at Racine Construction, we make our scaffolding and obstacle courses. That seems against OSHA. Maybe that's just me, but we also leave colorful screws on the course for folks to grab and trade them for prizes. Here, new kid, a little something for you on the house. One of the prizes you can get. Oh, thanks. Who's Canary? You look like you're an electric type user, and I'm gonna guess some type of, I don't know, are you another streamer? Are they going back to the streamer well? Folks say the Canary merch can give you all kinds of benefits, you know. They're a real potent her, a lucky charm. All right, see you, kids. I'm assuming that's Canary there on your guys' muscle shirts, but whatever. Tarragon's super talented, but he sure doesn't mince his words. You know what? I just had an idea. Let's take my secret shortcut to Centrico Plaza. Here, come with me. Anyway, so yeah, I should maybe learn how to spell. I always seem to spell this word wrong. Anyway, now that your name is correctly spelled, you see this stuff going over the ladder and making it pretty much unclimbable? Rocks? Bunch of mega crystals. They're made for some kind of mysterious energy, apparently. You can smash them up surprisingly easy with Pokemon moves. Here, try it out. How your Pokemon use a move to break up the crystals? Okay, I don't know about this, though. I don't want nothing that has to deal with mega stuff. Oh, I'm going to get them anywhere. That's fine. Mega crystals have been turning up all over the city, and a lot of them get in the way, just like now. So if you find any, be sure to smash them. I bet everyone in Lumios would appreciate it. Another word of advice, save up all the mega shards you get. There's a company that's collecting them for research, and they'll let you trade in your mega shards for all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's get climbing. Well, since it's probably going to be additional mega stones, I don't know if I want it, but maybe if you give me other cool stuff. We'll see. Anyway, up to the rooftops. Because apparently that's what we're all good for is, you know, running around on rooftops and jumping off things. Like so. Okay. Oh, you're over there. Okay. Well, that's the way I'm supposed to go. Hey, up here! So naturally, this way. Actually, you're not going to let me, are you? I'll say probably not. There's no other good way for me to go, so. I'm just going to assume not. Oh, all right. However that worked. I do like that you get experience basically for doing anything out and about. So all the rock smashing we're breaking is experience too. That's kind of interesting. Valued guest of Hotel Z, I present to you the very jewel of Lumio City, Prism Tower. It sits right at the center of Lumios, with the city forming a big circle around it. Now, let's get across these rooftops and head for the tower. Cherry, scary, no ocean in France. Yeah, that sounds right. The whole stereotypical French life is suffering, yeah? They don't care about OSHA. Hey, this way! Did you just jump? Don't worry, I'll promise it'll be fine. Yep, that's fine. You know, whatever. Just throw yourself off buildings, kids. No, don't do that. You can only do it in Pokemon. Because everyone in Pokemon has this phone that apparently isn't going to immediately break your arms as soon as you know, this Rotom phone catches your hands for you and stops you from crashing to your death. Don't jump off of buildings. It's bad. What you think? Surprised? As long as you got your Rotom phone, you can jump from any height and you'll be fine. Yeah, I knew that. I should have known you'd know. Ooh, you're curious about the wild zone over here in Vert Plaza? Good instincts. After all, each wild zone's got different Pokemon in it. Checking out different wild zones is a great idea since you're helping with Mabel's research. You can catch all kinds of Pokemon in there, or even just do some training. I'll wait for you at the food truck by Prism Tower. Come find me once you're done. All right. Let's see if we can grab some new blood. All right. New wild zone. Let's see what all we can get in here. Well, I can catch you. Because you don't have a Megastone. I don't believe. No. So hooray. But you can actually be part of the team. Magikarp, however, cannot. So let's just, Actually, this would be a perfect time for you as long as you have a... You do! Here. Sparks fly in this heated battle. And by heated battle, we mean nothing is happening. Oh, look at that. Sapphire's ready to evolve. I forget how quickly bugs level up. Yay. What else do we have? Ooh, we have a binnacle. Nice. I need to figure out a good name for our Badoo here. Female Badoo. Okay. Let's get Bunnelby up here. Oh, that was bad. All right, whatever. Break this open, please. Chuck? Chuck, where you going, buddy? Chuck? Okay, go all the way around. That's fine. Whatever. What else we got over here? Anything interesting? Not currently. That's fine. Ooh, a pat rat. I don't think I have ever used a pat rat. Oops. Oops. Yeah. All right. And I can actually use you because you don't have a megaform. Okay, there's one more that we can get here. I don't know who that is, and I'm not seeing anyone else here. So I think we might just keep going because it could be a day-night thing. So we'll come back. I think, does anyone else? No, no one else can evolve. That's fine. You have any other moves? Yeah, Swift, but your special attack is not. You say you have good stuff there. What good stuff do you have? Oh, you're just gonna give me a... Okay. I wonder if that just means like cooldown's reduced for it. That's a little odd for it to be what you call it? Quick Claw. Huh, okay. And then protect. Protect, I want to know how that's gonna work. Here, can you learn that, Pat Rat? You can. Yeah, we'll teach over Lear because I want you to actually be able to try to utilize it. I don't know, if everything is real time, is that gonna be like a parry? Okay, whatever. All right, Tawny. Sorry I tried to go off the path slightly. Hey, hey! Here, let me show you my favorite food truck. It's called Nouveau Cafe. This one's my treat to celebrate your promotion match win. There's some Team Flare looking hair there. One ember roast, and what do you have? Let's do a flamethrower roast, just slightly up. Coming right up. You're unnamed. You shouldn't get a voice. I really like the ember roast. It's got the perfect subtle bitterness. Voila, your order. Now polish those right off, then order some more. Got it? Rude. Nothing beats sipping on coffee while taking in a view of Prism Tower. It looks super modern, right? Well, according to AZ, it's actually been around for a pretty long time. Oh, I'd forgotten that Nouveau Cafe was one of your favorite haunts, Tawny. And forgive me, who's your friend? Hey there, Minnie. Let me introduce you. This is Bruno, the newest addition to Team MZ. And this gentleman is Vinny, a big shot from Quasartico Inc. I'm the CEO of Security and Title, though in practice I'm more often her errand boy. Regardless, I'm pleased to meet you. What is going on with your hair, sir? And please accept my apologies on behalf of the company for any inconveniences you may have suffered due to our urban redevelopment efforts. Even our beloved Prism Tower is closed to visitors until we can complete some renovations. If you came here hoping to see the city sights, Bruno, it is truly a sorry state of affairs. Don't worry about it, Vinny. We're excited to see this city become somewhere people and Pokemon live in harmony. Thank you for understanding. With that, I'm afraid I must be getting back to work. Please excuse me and enjoy your day. Do you have like a Hippopotas hairband going on there or something? Whatever. Okay, let's get going. I need you to come with me on an errand. We're heading to the Lookup Bureau. That's where Emma works. I'll lead the way. I know we talked to Emma, but I don't remember what voice I used for her. Oh well, I'll figure it out eventually. Too many voices. We're in the north side of Lumios now. This is the Rogue District. The Looking Bureau is just past the Rogue Plaza. But it looks like there's a big crowd over there. I wonder what that's about. I want to check it out. Come with me. Okay. Let's heal everybody up, though. There's some new digs. Oh, God, the pop-in. Didn't realize it was going to be that bad. All right, what do you got? What's the team? Like 13, 11, 9, 9, 6. Okay, that should be fine then, yeah. Stay out. Oh, you're named. Okay, new. My name is Ivor. I speak to you today on behalf of the Fist of Justice. Thank you for your time and attention. Now let me ask you, if the people of Lumios truly wish to coexist with wild Pokemon, why not get rid of the wild zones and let Pokemon run free? Some of you might wonder why I would suggest such a dangerous thing. Your concern is understandable. After all, wild Pokemon are strong and they can be scary. But please, put your worried minds at ease. Simply join the Fist of Justice and watch your Pokemon battle prowess skyrocket. Once you reach our upper ranks, you'll even be able to take on Pokemon in hand-to-hand combat. I'm sorry. Let's think about this for just a second, guys. Pokemon range from, little squirrels and birds and little buds up to fire-breathing dragons. psychic entities and quite literal gods. Ain't no one fighting Pokemon hand to hand. I'm not about to go up and punch a Charmander. The Fist of Justice is here to help the good citizens of Lumios train and grow strong. Once we are joined in strength, then we can finally make Wild Zones a thing of the past. He's got an interesting idea, I guess. Not think it'll ever happen, though. Hey, you in the back. Once you taste my strength, you'll understand the truth of Ivor Sensei's words. I challenge you to a battle. Sounds like you're getting called out. Why me? I challenge you to a battle. I, Josie, probably the 5th strongest disciple, is ready to throw down. Neat. Okay, I made the right choice as far as... Wait, why is Chuck out? Okay. No. Swap someone out so we don't take the defense debuff. You might have me on the ropes, but we're in the Fist of Justice, know how to keep our cool. Who's next? Metatite. This may be okay. Yeah, maybe okay. Yeah, it's okay, actually. Hiya. Yeah, get him, Chuck. So in a contest of strength, I lose. Oh, good. Sapphire actually learned a bug move. What incredible strength. In terms of ZA, I'd say you'd be rank H. No, maybe even G. If I may be so bold as to ask, are you participating in the ZA Royale? I've completely lost the voice. I just started. Unbelievable. I feel there must be some secret to the strength you displayed just now. And I can think of but one explanation. You must have mastered having your Pokemon learn moves. Yep. Totally it. Such confidence. You clearly see the heart of Pokemon moves and their significance. My knowledge on the matter is that Pokemon can remember 4 moves at a time. Cultivating a set of 4 moves, rich in power and variety, is what leads a Pokemon to grow stronger. Yep, didn't already look at that earlier. Oh, but perhaps should not be speaking too freely about tactics. We may face each other in battle before long, after all. Out of respect for your display of strength, I will take my leave for today. But should we meet again in the ZA Royale, I'll hit you with the full force of my justice. Victory will be mine. I will reach the highest ranks, spread my influence far and wide, and abolish all wild zones. Good luck. That guy's off the rails and still going full speed. Anyway, here we are, Bruno. Wild Zone 3. Going to catch a Pokemon or train up your party? It's totally up to you. I'll be waiting at the Looker Bureau up ahead. Let's see who else we got. All right, what do we got in here? What we got? We got a Go-Goat. Well, first we'll grab you because you are... Oh, and a Flabébé. So, here's the interesting thing with Flabébé. I know it technically has a Mega Form. However... Alright, fine. Okay, hold on. We're pretty safe. I want to try this. Okay, so yeah, it is basically like a parry. Here's the thing. Flodet, the second version, does have a megaform. Only AZ's Flodet has a megaform. Regular one does not actually do that. So we'll see. It's not my first choice grand scheme. But we need basically anyone that we can get. All right, skidoo. Okay, so yes, it is a parry with also a very wide window. Why are you running? Don't run. Oops. No, I don't want to. That's fine. Okay. We love our experience. All right, who's over here? We have Pikas. Well, unfortunately, we can't have that. I mean, we can, but what I more mean is that we can't do anything with Pika. Obtain Pika. What's next? What's over here? An Esper. Okay, I can dig that. Oh, I can't dig that though if you're just gonna run away. Okay. So let's get you. Yeah. All right, cool. No one else there. That's fine. Who's over here? Litlios. Cool. And you're already going to the box, which is good. Because I can't use Litleo. Flabebes. Again, still one more. But, all right. We'll save some time. We'll see if it comes up later. I'm assuming just everything is coming back. Yeah, there's Pikas. Go-Goats are over there. Okay. Not seeing anything else too intense right now, so we will just call that it. So now we get to, we need to start figuring out some new things for us to do, because not new things for us to do, but we've got to start figuring out our team here, because now we have a lot of people on the team. Have to do some training. Oh, is this the wrong way? All right, whatever. Going on the journey here. Ah, thanks, Mimi. Thanks for coming out to meet us. This here's the Looker Bureau, Emma's detective agency. Kind of a funny name, Looker Bureau. Do, do they need to explain what a detective does? Knock knock! Ha! Look at that. Classic Emma. Always calm and collected like a detective should be. I was in a rough spot a while back, wandering the streets until I nearly keeled over. Emma was the one who saved me and brought me to AZ. Remember Emma? Emma? Wait, is she asleep? Hello there, Bruno. Welcome to the Looker Bureau. You realize we caught you snoozing, right? I hope this is the right voice for Emma. I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Part of my job as a detective is to stay well rested so I can leap into action at any time. If anything, you two are way too energetic after your late night in the ZA Royale. It's good to see you again, Bruno. You do remember me, right? The name's Emma. I run this detective agency, the Lookup Bureau. Over there is my partner, Mimi. Mimi's an Esper and like family to me. Tawny, do you mind if I float something past Bruno real quick? Sure, go for it. Thanks. I'll cut straight to the chase, Bruno. Would you consider helping me with my detective work? What? Right, I suppose it was a bit sudden. Tawny told me last night that you've only just arrived in Lumios, and now you're already battling in the ZA Royale, which takes place all over the city. Take it from me, learning more about the people and Pokemon living in Lumios will give you a leg up if you're hoping to win the ZA Royale. I'll assign a few cases to you so you can get a taste of detective work and see if you like it. Because again, we're going to make sure that you do literally every job for us, and we're not going to do our jobs ourselves. Here are 3 cases, or side missions, to get you started. Once you've taken care of all the side missions, come on back to the Liquor Bureau. I'm sure you'll have all things done in no time. There's nothing more noble than helping people. You should head out and take care of those cases while Emma and I go over a few things here. Neat. Right away, Sherlock. I guess this means I do have a little bit more freedom now. Because if no one's going to stop me... I don't know. We'll see. Oh, here's one of those, Oh, yes. Growl at the Megastone. The Mega stuff. That's great. One of them there obstacle courses, I guess. This one doesn't seem like much of an obstacle course. But I get a colorful screw and a nice little jingle after it. So obviously something good happened. So, got some side missions to do. Gotta go this way. We can try to stop by some places too. And see about catching additional Pokemon. And also getting fly points. That's the big thing. Okay. More Esper. Yeah. Oh, you're a high level Esper. Okay, well, there's that. What are you over here? A Spritzy? Okay. Level 18. You're a little higher than I expected. Oh, and there's a Pidgeot. Yeah, we ain't gonna mess with that one. Yay. Okay, that wasn't great. Okay, that's not good. Well, there's one down. Okay, let's not lose you too. Ooh, okay. Wow, that was a bit rough. All right, cool. Well, that's great news for me. Dumb. All right, well, there's one down for Sapphire, I guess. Cool. Thanks. That'll be useful. Oh. Hi, buddy. So not every Pokemon is out in the wild zone. Some are just out and about, vibing, chilling. I suppose that's what I get. All right. Wow, that's a lot of money, actually. Because aren't those like 2,500 each? Oh, 250 each. Okay. Still. I'm rich. Hello, Gray. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. You just missed one of our guys getting one of its lives taken already. So we'll see how long they last. Gotten a fair number of others already, but yeah, it wasn't even like an actual battle. It was a wild encounter, but they were 5 levels above me, so I'm gonna say it's you're poisoned. I'm gonna say it's just bad luck. Any shiny luck yet? No, not quite yet. I don't think we've gotten far enough into the main game for even shinies to appear. Like, I know there's a couple of alpha spots I've been to, and it's just an item because I just haven't gotten far enough into the story yet. So we'll see. I think it's probably going to be after these little side quests here when the game actually kind of opens up. Because one of those is going to be the alpha quest. So.
Oh, my back. Oh, pardon me, dear. Are you here to help me with my request? I lost my ring here in Dormesbian Cemetery, you see, and it's very important that I get it back. Oh, my poor back. I was visiting a loved one's grave where a wild Pokemon of all things jumped up out of nowhere. Oh, did it ever give me a fright? I took a tumble from the shock, and my, what a mess. A wild Pokemon running all over Lumios. The cemetery turning into a wild zone. Why, I never would have lost my ring if not for this nonsense. At any rate, the Pokemon was called Sableye that jumped out and gave me such an awful fright. The particular species is weak to the fairy type, so mind yourself when you run into it.
Cool, another Pokemon that I can catch and never use.
It's not
the longest in the world. It is a little longer than I would like, but like I said, I'm pretty sure after this set of missions, once you get up to the next rank, is when we can start being a little more freeform with everything. So, nope, I missed. All right. No, I want to catch it. Thank you. Snack. Okay. Mine. Are you allowing swaps for the run? Yeah, I'm not like because everyone can swap out so quickly. That was kind of why I was kind of seeing where the game went to as far as like the lives rule. Um, do we keep everyone with 3 lives because you can swap that quickly, or do we get rid of the life rule because you can swap out and like make it a little easier that way? I'm not sure I've really settled on one yet. I think right now it's just going to be I'm going to stick with the 3 lives rule and go for that. Oh, move swaps. You're talking about something completely different. Yeah, move swaps are fine. I'm not because otherwise it would be like um actually Scatterbug or Badoo here is a really good example for this. Oh yeah, I can evolve you. Okay, cool. Um so yeah, like if I didn't swap moves, it would know absorb, growth, stun spore, and charm. That's it. Because it doesn't give you any other thing otherwise. So it'd be I'd get to like Rosa Raid or wherever it gets to, depending on how long it survived with only absorb. No. I'm masochistic. I'm not insane. All right. Let's see if Sapphire is actually a good name for Villian or if it's going to be bad. It's probably going to be bad. Yeah, it's definitely a wrong name. Should have been like Ruby or some other type of move, but here we are. Anyway, cool. Let's give you Gust. Bug flying, so tackle. Okay. Investigate. It looks like it's holding the ring you're searching for. Will you battle Sableye? Why, yes, because I must. All right, what level are you? Are you going to be a problem? No, probably not. Hiya. Aw. Boo. Oh well. I can try to catch Sableye later. I shall return the ring to my client. It might be worth keeping, but if I do, I can't progress on with the story, so I think I'm just gonna give it back to the sweet lady here.
What? So Sableye was carrying my ring around, was it? I didn't think a wild Pokemon would have such a good taste in jewelry. But now that I have it back, I won't let go of this ring any time soon. It's my wedding ring my wonderful husband gave me, after all. Thank you, dear, truly, and please take this for your troubles.
Yay.
You know, perhaps I'll ask someone to place this ring atop my grave after I've passed on. Who knows, maybe a Sableye will make off with it again. If so, I hope it brings a Sableye some happiness. It's the least I could do to reward its good taste, whether it's a wild Pokemon or not.
That's dark. Darker than I was expecting from you. Ariados is a good one. That might be one that I swap out for. Because I do have a lot to think about now, and as we can see here, quite a lot of Pokemon to swap with. Not you. You're not allowed. Because, yeah, I think Ariados or Arbok, both of those could be... I don't think I've used either one of those in a run, so that could be interesting to try out. Would mean I double up on Bug if I keep Sapphire in. Though she did just lose a life, so who knows. Maybe that's part of it. If they lose a life, I can't switch them out until they're gone. But I don't know. I think Esper is going to come in here definitely. Because Esper's pretty powerful. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Arbok with Glare and Poison is good. I'm wondering if it's as good in this version, right? Because, like, Paralyze doesn't actually do the same thing. So, meh. Yep, I'm Emma's new helper. I'm not giving you a voice because I think you're just going to be... This is going to be the first one. And we're never going to talk again after this. I'm terribly interested in Pokemon evolution. You're familiar with how Pokemon evolve, yes? Transform by growing XP, blah, 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 blah. Most be taken by the ones that require an item, so I went to get a Thunderstone. I don't have a single Pokemon that requires a Thunderstone to evolve. A Pokemon called Pikachu would be just what I need. Please get me a Pikachu. Oh, and you're going to give me a Heracross instead. Cool! Well, here's a Pikachu. You're going to give me a Heracross, which I also can't use. Pity. Here, have this Pikachu. It's good speed. Do, 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 da, do, 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 da, do, 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 do. Because, yeah, like, Stun Spore just makes him slow down, so Glare, I'm assuming, is going to be the same thing. Poison, yeah, that's always good, because it's always going to, like, go down as far as, what you call it. Always going to tick down the health, right? But then, like, Protect, for instance, that's basically a parry right now, so you really got to time it. I don't know. It's weird. All right, so we got one more thing left. And now everyone can actually hear what's going on. You haven't missed anything. It's just been me talking. So the only thing is the slight noise in the background, I guess. Slight music. Yeah, you really haven't missed anything. All right, cool. So let's go get this other poke. A Hollow Vader. Okay. What's up here on the rooftops? Anything interesting? We'll see. Yay, I got a Cleffa that I also can't use. Because that's one of the new megas in this one. Where's that other side quest? Complete other side. Alright. Oh, there's a Pancham in there. Well, there's someone else I need to go grab real quick. Oh, nope. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Nice. That was apparently everything in the wild zone there, too. Even better. What do you got? So you're really a detective, are you? Just Indian. Well, if Emma's trusting you, could be good enough. Great. We have a situation. There's a menace on the loose. None other than a great big bumblebee. It was massive, over twice the size, and had a red evil glow. I bulged before I had a chance to think. It's a plain old alleyway, not the wild zones. We can't let it run wild. Sure, I'll activate the guide just to help speed this along. Since we're getting close to the end of our time today, I believe. Beat that up. Do you actually have a grass move? Oh, you can evolve. Hooray! And this one I already have set up. Cool. That. So many back alleyways. Just let me go fight the big bumblebee. Here we go. Alright. The biggest of the bumblebees. Alpha bumblebee. Just being here makes my legs want to wobble right from under me. What is it, bud? Don't tell me. Is it here already? Hop, hop, hop. It's huge and terrifying. It's just standing there menacingly. Hop, little bunnies. Hop, hop, hop. Should be good. Oh, maybe good. Okay, yeah, we're good. That. And that. Oh, not as good as I hoped. Okay, get out of there. Hey, Get him. Huh. Alright, there we go. We have the Call of Duty. We get the red around the edges. Can't believe you took on that Bumblebee. Watching you next reminded me of something, actually. Long time in a region whose name I forgot, people used to live in fear of these giant, ferocious Pokemon with glowing eyes. I hear they were called Alphas. I wonder how it is that Pokemon like that showed up in modern-day Lumios. What do you think, Bod? Ominous or what? Yeah, it's like they had a different Legends game where they first introduced this. Alright. Time to head back to the Looker Bureau.
You took care of every side mission. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks for your help. I knew you'd have no problem handling all those cases. We wrapped up our discussion while you were on the job, too.
Discussion?
Well, so I'm looking for someone. That's the reason I came to Lumios, and it's what Emma's looking into for me. I'll tell you all about it another time. So Emma, what do you think? Bruno's got real promise, huh? Yeah, you've scouted a gem of a trainer, Tawny. In fact, I may just ask him for help next time a tricky side mission comes in. As thanks for your work, I'll share some info that all Lumios trainers should know. I'm assuming you're a trainer of your skills are familiar with evolution, right?
Yeah, I didn't help a side quest with that and have my guys evolve multiple times, but whatever.
Well, some Pokemon can evolve when certain conditions are met, and by evolving, Pokemon get even stronger. Here in Lumios, there's an evolution that transcends. It's called Mega Evolution.
Yeah, I know all about that. I want nothing to do with it.
Probably be fast if you see it for yourself. Come join me out front, won't you? Come on, let's follow him outside.
And then why do you leave me in here? Just put me outside. Continue on with the story. Put up a loading screen. Say that you're going to load. It's fine. So much extra stuff that you don't need to do. Just put me right into this.
You know, I saw you battle last night, but I'd like to judge your strength for myself. How about it? Will you battle me?
Let me prepare real quick. I did heal everybody, right? Yes, I did. Alright. Alright, let's try it. Yes, yes, yes. I wonder if it starts out with whoever I have lined up. Yeah, you can learn everything about a person from Pokemon battling, I know. Alright. What you got, Emma? Beep, beep, I'm a reap. I said beep, beep, I'm a reap. Okay, yeah, and it is just whatever you have hovered over first, so. Nice. Good job, Chuck.
It's not that I underestimated you, it's just you're even stronger than I imagined. Thanks for the great battle. I can tell you're the type of trainer that I like. Here, I'll heal up your hard-working Pokemon.
Thanks.
The Mareep I sent out can evolve into a Pokemon called Flappy, which can evolve to Ampharos. Okay, Ampharos, you're up next. With my Keystone and Ampharos's Megastone, we can Mega Evolve. Let's go, Mega Evolution time.
I can't use your Ampharos, but I do like your Mega Evolution. Because you go from a sheep to maybe it's Maybelline. So fabulous.
Mega Evolution surpasses the limits of evolution to power up the Pokemon even farther. Because when a Pokemon Mega evolves, its moves also get more powerful. That said, pushing the limits of evolution means Pokemon can't stay Mega Evolved forever. See, we gotta try and get good at using that Mega Evolution too.
Nope.
Pokemon are so full of potential. You know what, Bruno? I've got a feeling that Mega Evolution will find its way into your life just like Hotel Z did. Anyway, thanks for coming by today, and thanks in advance for anything you can do to help out. The city is full of people in need, you see. So someone in trouble, if you see someone in trouble, just give them a hand. Speaking of which, I can use your help too. See a black four-legged Pokemon around? Be sure to let me know.
Okay.
Get in touch if there's any movement with my case, okay, Emma? This is a promotion match announcement for Traino Bruno, rank Y. Your opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Yvonne. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank X.
Businesswoman. Got it.
You got pinged by the ZA Royale app? Guess you know who your next opponent is. You should head into the battle zone tonight and duke it out with some trainers to earn points. Good luck. I know you'll do great. After all, helping out those in need takes as much strength as it does kindness. See you around then. Bye-bye.
Okay. Alright, so what do we got? We got one more there. We haven't gone over to 6 yet. Still got one more in 2. We've got all in 1. We've got nothing in 5. Okay. So we got a few things to do. First off, we definitely need to go get some more Pokemon, train some guys up. We also need to figure out who we're actually keeping. And then, yeah, the other thing that's very important, now that we're a little more freeform, I'm assuming that we have kind of as much freedom as we're going to now. We need to get some new clothes. Green's not really the color of the day that we're having here, so we need to see what else they got. We need to get some new clothes. Especially because we just got so much money, right? Break time battle, sure. I don't know if I need a guide if I'm just gonna do this right here. Sure. Let's see what happens. Got a Pidgey. Okay. Don't have anyone with rock. I don't have anyone with electric. So let's just do someone who's not going to be completely blown up. Oh, yeah. You're also level 8, so it doesn't really matter. No. Who's next? Badoo. Alright, good on you, Pat Rat. That, on the other hand, is less good. Bad. No. Bad. So right there's kind of what I mean, like, easily save Pat Rat and just swapped out to Marcus there. I don't know if that's worthy to then keep everyone with 3 lives, but I don't know. We'll figure that out. I got plenty of time to figure that out right now. Got all of them up on the rooftops, huh? Cool. Well, now I know. I already have a Pidgey. I do need an Emolga, which could be good because probably use some electric. I don't know for the rest, but anyway. Cool. We got that. Let's, actually, I think we're going to stay here in this kind of rogue area because I think, yeah, shopping area up there. So we're going to go over here. We're going to heal up. And then, I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time off stream going and seeing if I can find some interesting, attire for us. Maybe do a little bit of training up so that way everyone's about the same level. Probably won't get anyone above level 20 right now because that's kind of where Fletchender's at. We'll go from that. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. We'll be back next week with some more of the non-mega challenge. We'll figure out the rest of our team and we'll go from there. Until next time, friends. This is Bruno Fightmaster, checking out. Bye-bye.